Okay. Need the lights. That table's already sorted. Can close this. Open up the microelectronics IDE. Yeah, I actually got this STM32's I2C thing to work. Well, it wasn't the STM32. It was the commands I was sending to the display were wrong. So I got that right. I actually got it to draw. This is the code over here. So it works. I can use the I2C display now. And I'm thinking of putting it on the STM32 so that when I read signals from the RC receiver, I can display it on the screen. The thing is now, I need to write a library that can draw on the screen from a buffer. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if I need to open a drawing for this. I've got it well represented in my head. So basically, so how this works is we have the screen size is 64 by 32. So if we multiply that with each other, we get 2048 pixels. So if we divide that by, 2048. If we divide that by bytes, wait, no, wait, I did that wrong. If we divide that by bits, 2048. So yeah, divided by 8, then we get 256. So that means we need 256 bytes. So that's what I'm doing over here. Is I create a buffer of 256 size and then I just fill it with zeros and then modify some of them. This is how I confirmed I can actually draw. So each one in your binary representation is a pixel that's turned on and each zero is a pixel that's turned off. So by default, all pixels are off and then I just turn a few of them on and then draw the buffer to the screen. So yeah, what I was testing here with drawing twice was to see what happens if your buffer was too small or too big, how it handles that. And if the buffer is too small, it just obviously draws the buffer all over from a specific area which is visible to you. But if the buffer is bigger, it just ignores the rest. So you have to start a new draw command to start redrawing. It doesn't redraw from the start if the buffer overflows. That's what I wanted to figure out. So anyway, what I need to do now is create this, is fill this buffer with stuff. So if I tell it draw number 1, it has to change a bunch of pixels inside this buffer or a bunch of bits inside the buffer for each pixel that needs to be turned on. And how I'm going to do that, I'm not 100% sure yet. I've got an idea of some of the things, but like for example, drawing a character, you store a character map, which is a bunch of bytes that are already pre-configured with the ones and zeros on where the pixels need to turn on. Then you just need to combine a bunch of them in the main buffer, I guess. Something like that. So also, how do you handle character overflow? If the character doesn't fit in the remaining part of the screen, it needs to be drawn on the next line, basically. Stuff like that. There's a few things I'm going to have to think about, but for now, the only thing I need it for is drawing text. Previously, I've done something similar on the Arduino, but for drawing images. This is different. I need text. There's probably stuff like this available. I wonder if it's worth looking at. I think it's something worth Googling. But anyway, I was in the process of making coffee, so I'm going to continue with that. What's that? The bots. This is the same domain being advertised on Twitch by the bots. Ban his ass. Okay, but yeah, let me go finish my coffee, then I'll start with this drawing library. Okay. So now, let me think for a bit. We can actually draw this out. Wait. Okay, what I wanted to do is Google for character arrays. Whether this is a thing, I don't know. So, we want to look for character sets for... But now, what was the de facto standard? Do people use like raw byte arrays and stuff like that, or should we specify? Let's call it minimalistic, because we don't want some existing big ass character set that has unnecessarily large stuff. This is all like drawing stuff. Minimalistic. How did I spell that wrong? Maybe that's why it's giving me pictures, because the word drawing. Okay, but hold on. I'm specifying this wrong. What do you call a monochrome screen? Just monochrome. Like it only has one color pixel. Graphics library. So I wonder if the Adafruit one is actually there. Is the Adafruit one? But then this is Arduino stuff usually. I want it for my own STM32 stuff. I do want to make my own, but you know how long this shit takes, because then I have to sit and draw out each character. A, B, C, D, E, every number. Do they have examples? It's Arduino again. Why? It should just be C++. That's all, or C even. Unless I make my own. I mean, shit, I really feel like doing it just for the fun of it. How would I do that? Like, I'd have to have a lookup table. For each character, you're going to have an upper and lowercase variant. You're going to have the numbers. I don't care about other special characters for now. And if I do, it'll be stuff like a full stop or a comma or the basic shit. And then it has to be able to take a text array. And for each entry in the element in the array, it has to go do a lookup to find the equivalent character that it needs to draw. And inject those byte arrays into the drawing buffer.
Hello, motherfucker.
What's up, Captain Denton? How you doing, man? I'm busy thinking of something I've never really done before, but I want to do it myself instead of using someone else's code. So what I'm doing is I'm drawing on a little LCD display. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle the byte buffer if I draw text characters or something. Oh shit, that screen, did the shortcuts break? No, there, it worked. I swear to God, I hit the shortcut. Maybe I didn't hit it properly. My bad. But thanks for letting me know. Unless I hit the wrong one. Impulsively hit the back soon. No, I went to make coffee, that's why. But what's up? No shopping on Stack Overflow for generic already made code. No, I don't like that usually. I like writing my own stuff. Like I was looking at some few things now, but the thing is, I don't know, because it's drawing font and stuff. So now you're looking at other people's font libraries, and I don't know. I want to do it myself, but it's complicated because. Do you have any examples of this? The Adafruit graphics library, for example, should be a good example. So I've got that code here somewhere. Is it documents? No, it's just home and then Arduino. Libraries, Adafruit. I think it's this one. So there's font stuff. But I don't want to use theirs. It's got a Python script in it. Because how I would do it is the same way. I've got an array, the buffer here for drawing. I'd have a buffer for each character. And then for each character I want to type, I just inject that into this buffer. Let's do this. Wait, do we have... I'll be back in about 15 minutes. Gonna lurk a bit to make lunch. Some yummy pasta. Nice. Actually, I don't know when I should take lunch because I had a late start to my day. But I wonder if I can use GIMP. I don't know how to draw in GIMP very well yet. Let's just YOLO it with a pencil. So how big would a character normally be? Like it's taller than it would be wide, right? Shit, that's ugly. Whatever. What if we work with 7 pixels at the top? Well, probably won't fit 7, but then we have 14 horizontally. Well, 14 vertical pixels, 7 horizontal pixels, something like that. Photoshop that doesn't come from an asshole corporation. Something like that, yeah. Let's Google that. What is the default aspect ratio for a text character? I know what it is, don't explain it to me. One to two. I guess that's a good guess then. 1 to 2. So make them twice as high as they are wide to handle uppercase characters. And then in the middle, for example, if you do an S, you do, wait, how do I do an S? Like something like that. And if it's lowercase, what do you extrude like half over? You have to have a bottom boundary. Do you make it right at the bottom? You give it some spacing because some characters go below like a G. How do we handle those ones? That's an interesting one. I don't want to adjust, I want to browse them. And I just browse them. Here. Shit, can't you give me some space here? Let's do this. But now, can I make it do my own sentence? Because I was say, how can I test this? Oh shit. No. How do I zoom back out? Help. I don't know GIMP. Just keep zooming out. There. But now I've lost my image. How do I do this? No. How do I reset my zoom? I pasted that thing here, right? Oops. What I wanted to see was if I drew a line. Does it work like Photoshop where you can just hold shift to draw a straight line? What color is this? Black. Nope. Control maybe? But it went to black again? Oh. Surely you can draw a straight line somehow. With your shape tool, like lines and stuff, maybe I just need to use that. See, shift has to do something. Oops. I think that's more or less the same pixel. Wait. Can I tell it to show me the grid somehow? Oh. No. Every time you control Z, you can't undo the zoom. Then I try to undo the zoom. Aha. Oh, wrong one. What? No way, that's a single pixel. Oops. I keep control Zing that when I zoom bad. This isn't a pixel grid. How do I tell it that the grid must be the pixels? I want to see the pixels. But that looks like 1 pixel wide. Wait, let's do this. Size. Oops. 1. Yeah, that's 1 pixel wide. So the Q. Don't zoom out too far. Damn it. How do I zoom? So that is 1 pixel. Ah, fucked it up, but still. Then that's literally all it gives you between 2 characters in 1 line. That's like interesting. Maybe I'm just like, I shouldn't be over engineering this shit. Let's do this. I'm sure somebody's done this shit before. I don't want like AI thing. Better not give me shit like that. Surely this, if I dumb it down like that, I can't miss it. Unless I have to draw pixel by pixel. No, man. Wait, that's Reddit. Go back. What is this? I don't want a full-on generator, because that would be cool and save me time, but for now, I had a site where I used to draw stuff like this. How did I do this? Or was it a game? No, it wasn't a game. Can't remember now. But this website obviously doesn't work, so screw it. Would it let me draw my own? Let me draw! No. If I look at what it does here, I don't think this is what I want. Bitmap draw. That's basically what you're doing. Drawing a little bitmap. Oh wait, what is this? Is this an editor? What? They just give me a predefined thing. Well, this will work better than GIMP, I think, because it already just feels better unless I can't turn on the grid. Where's view? Grid. I don't see any grid options. No grid, but can I do a Control A? No, I can't. So how do I erase everything? Eraser. Give me eraser. Spray paint. There. Make bigger. So that they don't have a Control A option. You can just delete. Probably do. I just need to find it. How do we need to restrict ourselves first? So create like a square. Can we see its size as we create it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, by 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, so that's a 1 by 2. Seems a bit big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I don't know. It seems like an awkward shape for a character. But that's the character size. Now we got to take into consideration some spacing. And I don't want an even number. Hey, what's up, Techno? How you doing? I don't want an even number because then I can't draw a line in the middle. Shrink it by 1 then. So then we'd have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pixels. We can draw a line and another 6. But then that line, can we make layers in this application? This looks like layers. Layer here. How to add a layer. There. This should actually be behind. Wait. Fill this layer with white. That's our background. This one stays in the front, and then this is the layer we draw on. How do we zoom? Oh, just control zoom. Pencil, 1 pixel big. Now I can actually draw characters. Wait, it's not drawing. Why? Because of the color. There we go. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this size to design characters. Just having lunch, breakfast. What do you call it? Brunch. Brunch. What are you doing? So I got an LCD screen to work with the one project I'm busy with. So now I'm designing characters. Like I need this thing to draw an S, for example. So I need to draw like a S character here, something like this. Although this one's a bit off. Something like that. But obviously, so you could probably find stuff like this online, but I want to do my own. Not really brunch, it's just some sandwiches, yogurt. It sounds like brunch, I guess. Or oh, you mean like having cereal for lunch? I guess technically that still does classify as brunch. It's just not time specific, it's more like what you're eating specific. But now the zoom should stop. It should now just be a regular scroll up and down instead of a zoom. How do I fix this? How to fix? Oh, there. It's fixed. No, it's not. It's still zooming, but that's good enough. So yeah, if we draw an S, see, here's the other thing. It differs from case to case. So let's see if we can duplicate this object. Like how do we duplicate a layer or copy stuff? It's a crop tool. Select that and copy it. How to copy? Oh, copy frame? No, that's not it. This looks like animation related stuff. Yeah, GIF frames. How do I copy this part I've selected now? Can't right click. Stupid program. Surely I can do this stuff in GIMP if I just figure out how to make the grid pixel based. Unless I can just Google it. Why can't I delete this now? Active layers alpha channel is locked. Eh? Black background. Did not expect that. Right, let's Google it. What's it? GIMP. I don't even know if this is possible, but let's see. Got a doctor's appointment, like 45 minutes. Accidentally got a plastic Q-tip stuck in my ear yesterday and it can't get out. Oh shit. Good luck. Hopefully the doctor doesn't give you too much pain taking it out. Let's say show grid. Unless you can just edit the grid size. Let's do that again. View, show grid. A zoom tool I gotta get used to though. This thing is kind of weird. But I'm not seeing a grid. Why? Why? Maybe because it's black? No. Geez, how far did I zoom? Is it because of the weird as background color? There. Okay, so it is a black grid. But I want this grid to show, oops, zoom in. I want it to show per pixel. What are we doing today? I'm designing my own characters, Kiwi. How's it going? I'm wait, where's that other program I was busy with? This web-based one. This. if I can figure this out, but I'm trying to figure it out in another program, but I'm going to draw like my own S, for example. Wait, why is it nice white again? So why does it turn? Oh, because I've probably got a select tool going or some shit. Black. The moment I try and draw, it goes black. Wait, this layer. No, it goes back to white. There, something, I think something was depressed, like Control Shift. But yeah, so like if you make an S, I have to design my own S like this. Oops, some shit like that. And then what I'm gonna do is draw that on this little screen. I don't even know if that's visible though. It is, but not very much. Yeah, that little LCD screen you see there, I'm going to draw it on there, but it's not a color screen, so I need to design the monochrome, like black and white. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Always something interesting here. Did remove it? He's also got the lowdown. And been here there yet. Appointment 40 minutes. How's Portugal? Oh, Kiwi back in Portugal. Interesting. But there has to be a way. Where do you get your like main preferences, your settings there? There has to be a way to tell it to do this. I think this is it. Is it? Oops. No, that did not seem to work. Default image, default grid. I don't know what this is, but I don't think it's a main grid. Where do I set my grid size? Unless, hold on. It could be this, but because I started my image with a grid size of 10, it's now not changeable. Maybe. I don't know. Let's say new image. Okay. Is that 1 pixel? That's 1 pixel. Yes, look at that. Ha ha ha, it works. I did it. I did it. Miss my PC. Yeah, I also miss my PC. Like when I went on holiday after a few days, I started missing it a lot. It's nice to be with family, even though they said I'm fat. What? What? Are we gonna go beat up Kiwi's family? Do you want us to beat up your family? Wouldn't even consider myself fat. Is it eraser again? Which one? That one. Oh, but now, wait. Oh, it was white? Wait, but it just deleted back to white. Isn't there another way to zoom out? Ah, control minus. Why did I not just try that earlier? Oh, come on. Okay, so that's our very corner pixel. So now what we want to do is constrain it again. So we'll do something like what we did before. We set 7 wide, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Middle one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's our boundary box, if I can call it that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I wanted this there, opacity. That's what I'm looking for. Ha 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 ha. I like this. It's so much like Photoshop. And then we add a new layer. That's going to be that one there for the actual character design. I deserve some jail time. Also, I need to find a job and have kids. Boomers. Oh, is that what they said? You need to find a job and have kids. So the kids think like, okay, fair, you know, like everybody wants to have kids, but like find a job. If Fob can look after you, you don't need a job. I would say that's like stay at home mom kind of thing. Zoom out a bit more. Okay. So let's try this now. This one should not have opacity correct. So if you wanted to stay in the center, for example, we do something like this. No. This side. This side. Problem with this is this upper or lowercase? And can we go smaller? This is a test. Let's try a 2x2 S. Something like that. Instead of a 3x3. We make that lowercase. And make a bigger one for uppercase. Something like that. I don't want to be a mom. What? I want to be a dog mom. But that's wanting to be a mom. It's just with more simple children. I want to be a dad. It's a dog dad. Me at least probably not having kids. I don't know. I want to be a dad. But fair, yeah. I know some people don't want to be parents. I mean, kids are expensive, especially, but I guess they'll also drive you nuts a lot. But I've seen with my, I have 3 sisters, and they all have kids. So I've seen with their kids, like I've gotten half used to it. So I guess I'll be a bit, what do you call it, conditioned to have kids. But in a lot of ways, it'll still be a new experience. Where's the eraser again? This one. So this 50% hardness. How do I bump that? No, wait. That's not hardness. Where do I set hardness? Oh, the brush's hardness is fixed. That sucks. Okay, so if we say that is a lowercase s as an example, let's create a new layer, hide that one, and we try and make an uppercase. Question is, do you still stick to 3 widths? Let's see. Oops. Because you probably can go wider. But a 5 would be too wide, I would think. Because you're just going uppercase. It doesn't need to be like ginormous. Maybe just make it taller. I don't know. This is just a big version of an S. A taller version. There's no other fundamental difference. How else would you do an uppercase? Wait, where's that character library I had open earlier? Hold up. This shit. Like, can I put my own characters in here? Because I know some characters are obviously designed different, but in the ones that are the same, like the S now. Why can't I change the sentence they use? Change preview text. Something like that. So the width does change as well on an S, for example. And same as with the C. So you can make it a bit more wide as well. But adding 1 pixel width is awkward. Wait, wrong layer? What's going on? There. Where's the eraser now? I keep losing it. A lot of people don't want nowadays. It's normal. I have too many siblings, so I want to have my own. I have like so many cousins. I already have a niece. Ah. Does your brother or someone have kids? But yeah, all my sisters have kids. Got quite a few in the family. Oops. Let's see. Pencil. So if you make it just 1 pixel wide, though, it's not centered. It looks awkward. I don't like that. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that. That looks weird. It has to be centered. It's screwing with my OCD, I guess. So surely there's an eraser with 100% hardness, like this block. Man. Just one. But this works as a regular. It still has hardness to it. And it's still bigger than 1. Just give me a normal freaking eraser. A normal dot. What is that? A pixel. That's what I wanted. Why didn't I just look at it, that one first? And the aspect ratio is 0. Which is normally technically a 1. It's not full hardness. Oops. Come on. Angle 0, spacing. What is spacing? Force. Maybe force must be 100. Silly thing, why does it work like that? If I had a background with a specific color, I could just paint the pixel color, but I've got a transparent background. So I wanted when I click once, it disappears. I shouldn't be clicking multiple times or rubbing. I just want to click once to erase the entire pixel. Screw it. I'm just going to make a taller version. Okay, but maybe we should start with A. And then also, how do I do this now? So what I'm going to do in code. Which one was it? This one. No. Was it this? Because I'm going to build a little OS, but I can't remember where I built the screen test code. I don't think it was this. It was this. Yeah. Okay, so Call it character map. Make it a header file. How do we do this? Maybe if you create a struct. No, wait, sure. How am I going to do this? Okay, if you use a string, which is an array of characters, you've got to iterate through each one and have it mapped to this thing. So this could be an object containing two things: the string equivalent or the char equivalent, and then the byte map. Call it text lib for now. Text lib. And then the character map itself is going to be a byte array. How many bytes would this take up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 12. 84 bits. So divide that by 8, and that's how many bytes you get. So call it 11 bytes. Why does it not like this though? What am I missing? A semicolon first of all, and then a name. That's what I'd normally do. Use that name there. But it doesn't like this. Why? Why does it not like this? That's why. So we need the character data. And we need a char representation of it. But is this, how would it know if this header is C, to treat it as C or C++? Because I could do that, and that's C++, but that wouldn't work in C. Also, you can't do code shit in the header file. I shouldn't be doing this. I can only do defines here. I miss rain. It's raining so much here. Oh, that's nice. It's actually quite rainy this side as well, but it's starting to calm down a bit. Back from lunch. Welcome back. Need to go. Take care. Oh, I missed techno. Cheers, man. Bro has 2 kids. My sister, none. Ah. Yeah, we got plenty of kids in the family. That's why I like kids so much. I guess if you get used to them, they're not that bad. But yeah, a lot of people that I know that don't want kids, it's mostly because they feel like they're not ready to bring kids into a world like this or whatever. But it's like our species have to live on, so we have to make babies. So I don't think byte is supported here. What would we use this? uint 8 underscore t. That would be our byte equivalent. But now the other thing is, so I know normally with embedded systems, when people do stuff like this, they store the information on storage rather than in memory, because it takes up a lot of memory. Storage slows down when it reads it, but it only reads it like once every time it changes, which could actually be a lot. How much memory do we have again on this STM32? Not even that reason. I just don't think that I'm fit to be a mom. But that too a little bit. Well, I don't know. A lot of parents, especially ones I know, weren't ready to be parents either. It's just like when it happened, they adapted, kind of thing. I don't think anybody's ever really ready to be a parent. And even if you think you are, the kids will probably surprise you because they'll give you a hell of a time, like keep you up at night and stuff like that. Also, it's really expensive. Yeah, definitely. Kids are expensive as a whole. Like if you look at what nappies cost, that's crazy. You could feed like multiple adults with a price to raise a single child, like or to feed a single child, kind of, or baby. Because babies, for example, the food you buy off the shelves and shit, also super overpriced, crazy expensive. What is this? Cheap viewers on stream boot. It's silly bots, go away. Ban. Ban. Ban invader. It is a ban invader. Deny. That's not going. Stupid bots. Okay, but yeah, let's think about this now. So, how much memory do I have? What is this, like a 128 kilobyte? Or is that storage? I can't remember. There's a 401 CCU 6. Let's see if Google's AI can give me its specs. What did I say? F401 CCU 6. That's exactly what I said. Oh, I missed the T. That's why. $64 kilobyte though. 64 kilobyte. How much did I say each character is going to take? Wait, I calculated it. 11 bytes per character. If we have the alphabet plus, that's 36 characters. 36, come on. 11 times 36. That's how many bytes we're going to need of memory. That's not much. Wait. Did I calculate this right? That's all we need. 396 bytes of memory. So it's not going to be that bad to store it all in memory. Okay. Here's my vape. Oh, it's probably charging. Okay, so I store it all in memory. So what do? Do we create... Because the user, or if I make use of this library, I'm never going to interact with any of the individual characters. It's just going to take a string and extract each character. So instead of just calling this character map, we could integrate the character map into that functionality. So let's call this character mapper. Mapper. And then this becomes a class. Oh shit. There's a work issue that I quickly gotta assist with. Give me a sec. .cpp. Hold up. Okay, BRB. I just gotta help out with work stuff quick. I had to just mute everything. Where's my music? There. Okay. So yeah, just had to, there's a few issues on the work program that I just have to look at. Chat back over here. Emergency resolved. Yeah, it was an emergency meeting just to take note of a few issues that I need to fix later. So yeah, I guess it's resolved for now, but I still have to do the actual fixes. Okay, so I wanted to build a class that does the character mapping. Let's do this. Why does it not like this? Make its constructor public for now, just as a test. Also have to include the file. Shouldn't forget that. That's the one. Okay, so now it probably interprets it as C++, so it's happy. No more error. Let's just see. It doesn't have that because... Wait, how did I fix that? I had that somewhere as well. Was it here? No. That. I think it's just that I need. H file. Yes. There we go. In theory, it should build, unless I mess something else up. I broke something. No, it doesn't like that. Why does it do this though? It does this sometimes. Because I'm an idiot. I'm including this in a C file. So obviously it's not going to work. Is that main? Still not? What do you mean unknown type? Oh, because I forgot to create the stuff you need in header files. This if not defined stuff. Wait. Something like this. This one. What did I do? No, man. Close. Okay. I think that should work. How does it still not work? It's not the existence of the struct here, is it? No, wait, that I had this issue before, but what was the cause of it? I already ripped it out of the main file, so it's no longer part of the C code. It's only C++. Unless you have to throw it, because it might treat that as C, so you might have to throw it in the actual CPP file. That's right, that was the error. So what's this one? Huh? I must have pressed the one while I was on this page. Okay, so now it works. kind of makes sense. Doesn't like that in the header file, but that also means kind of restricted on what I can do in the header files, but that's fine. If I have the CPP file, I can do most of the important stuff in here. There, that still works. Check, I got a message. Make sure it's not something important. I thought I left this group. What? Okay, so we want a function that you give a string to return buffer. I'm wondering if we should like code this specific to this screen. Well, this requires a lot of thinking that I have not yet invested time into. My coffee's finished. Makes thinking harder. Because the reason I'm thinking it has to factor in what screen I'm using is because it has to know when to wrap to a next line as opposed to it cutting characters in half and then starting to draw the other half on the following line. That shouldn't work that way. Unless we have this thing, put every character in the byte array, but no, then you don't know where which character starts and which ends. It makes it hard to determine that. What do I actually want to display on it for now? I want to display the RC receiver values. And they're all going to be multiple, so I do want multi-line capabilities. It's uint 8 underscore t screen. Does height matter? Because once you exceed the height, there's nothing you can do. You can't wrap to somewhere else. So I guess height doesn't matter. Oops. Like so. Wait, this is also uint 8 underscore t star because it's an array. So basically a pointer. Let's call it get character map. into it, you will also be passing. Wait, what did I do wrong here? U int 8 underscore t. Why does it not like that? That's confusing. What am I doing wrong? There's a working one. Because I wrote, I'm an idiot. Input characters. Eight underscore t star. Really? I want it autocomplete. There. Oops. Okay, so this doesn't return anything at the moment. So I don't actually know if C and C++ will shit itself like C# would. No, it doesn't. It just tells you there's no. It's a warning, but it's not an error. In C#, this is an error if you don't return. Interesting. Okay, but so basically we'll be feeding in a string into that, and out comes a buffer array that should be compatible with our little LCD display. But then we need to write that buffer, because the way the LCD display draws is it draws from the top down, 8. I think it's 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. So it draws 8 pixels at a time downward, and then it does that horizontally. And once it's done, it does that again at the bottom. If I no, wait, it's a 6432, so it's got 32 pixels, which means it can draw 8, 8, 8, 8. I don't remember a drawing like that, though. We'll have to test it again. We'll have to run this test again just to see. Oops. It was this, no, this test over here. This is what I did. So we want to draw this into at least 4 rows. So 2 and 3. Then we need to see how this draws on the actual screen. But yeah, it should compile now, except for that one warning. That is a warning, right? Yeah. Okay, hold up. I just need to hook the screen up to the STM32 again. And yeah, give me a sec. Might as well change to the scene, I guess. Wait, where's my OBS? Can't see if it's correct. It is very blurry. I don't remember my pinout now, so I just want to check that in the IOC. Data is 7 and clock is 6. I don't know how well of a view that is, but you can see the screen. But what did I want to do now? Upload the code because this code is not yet on there. So I should just be able to hit run and then observe a difference. Wait, errors? Really? What error? What did I? Oh shit. How did I do that without noticing? What the hell is it drawing? I saw the screen reboot. Hold on, where's that code? This. 256 still. And it's not this. What could be wrong? Why is it doing that? Oh wait, I should have drawn the buffer. No, I am drawing it, I'm just not editing it. Still drawing some weird as blocks. Looks like QR codes in a way, but it's not. Unless there's some other code executing without my knowledge. It sure as hell can't be the case. Could it be that return thing causing shit? I doubt it. But how do I know which project is running? Because sometimes, let's say close others, close everything else. Yeah, so it includes that CPP, which includes the LCD screen thing, gives it the size. Does the initialization, does the drawing. Yeah, this should work. Why is it not? You know what I'm doing wrong. This is for the smaller screen. That's a bigger screen. The addresses were the same. What differed? Your start page address. Okay, hold on. Let's use a smaller screen for this thing because I don't want to go figure out how to fix it for this one. Okay, I believe now it should just be drawing black stuff so you can't see anything. And the moment I do this, we should now see it draw something, I believe. Yeah, there we go. It's faint pixels, but it's drawing. See, how does that look? Can you actually see? Where's OBS? Barely. You can't really see well, but what you can see is that the pixels each. So I've got 4 rows that I'm modifying and they're drawn next to each other. So that means that the screen basically draws like this all the way until the end of it. Where's my freaking scroll bar? Oh, there. So it draws all the way until the end of the screen. That's a big simulation, but then it comes back and then draws 8 pixels down next to it. And then it repeats that sequence all the way. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Interesting to code this this method onto a drawing function. This one's going to break my brain a bit, I'm sure of it. And if it's worth whatever buffer I'm using, as I'm adding stuff to it, add it in the correct order already so that you can just read it out. Would that be viable? I don't see myself ever editing the buffer, so probably. Because pretty much every time you write to the buffer, it's going to be rebuilding it from scratch. Well, I don't know. You could build functionality to add to it, to append to it. Like if you have a scrolling text application or something like that. Well, I probably shouldn't overcomplicate it like that right now. Let's go back to the scene. Is it this one? Or did I just break? There. This is quite a tricky one. Which means that we're already exceeding, with a single character, we're already exceeding the first row of bytes. Most of these characters get pushed into the second row. So this is basically going to be one. Wait, where's my pencil? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one byte. And then it's going to do another one next to that, next to that, next to that. And on the next row, it's only going to start drawing these characters. I mean, shit, I'm always between, do I want to build this thing clever enough and dynamic enough to handle different screen sizes? Or do I just want to get this up and running now and hard code it to a fixed screen size? And I'm kind of leaning towards hard coding. Because then I can tell it, well, then we know we've got a fixed number of rows. So we can actually name them top row, second row, third row, whatever. Shit like that. And make this easy. Okay, wait. So we said each character is 11 bytes. Man. At this point, I am kind of leaning towards just getting someone else's character sets, but then the sizes might differ, and I need to design around the size. I'm gonna measure something else quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's exactly 2 rows used. But then it starts cutting into your next row of characters. I'm going to quickly manually draw this S, just as an example. Maybe both the uppercase and lowercase. So I still have the other one. Where's my layer view now? Oh, there. Bugged out. I don't have a different one. Oops. Which one is it? This one? Yes. Okay. So, let's say capital S is just taller. And we make those taller as well. just as an example. So to draw those, for example, okay, the first 2 bytes would all be zeros. So we're not going to edit those ones. Oops, we're going to edit the second one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last 3 bits are going to be 1s and everything else is going to be a 0. Then with the next one, 1, 2, 3, it's going to be 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 1, and the rest are all zeros. Oops. That's number 5 and 6 would be the next line. Okay, so it is... Wait, did I screw up? I think I screwed up that other one. Hold up. This one. I did screw it up. 2 and 3 is the first line. 3... No, I mean 4 and 5. 0, 1, 2, 3... Wait, now I confused myself. Wait a second. Let's do this again. 1, 2, oops. Oh, come on, GIMP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I screwed that part up here. So it's 0 and 1 has nothing. 2 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th one. Okay, now that is correct. No. How did I mess this up so bad? 0, 0. Let's start off with all zeros. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one's a 1. 7 and 8 are zeros. No. God damn it. No, that is right. But then those ones are also ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then next one we start off 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 1. Like so. 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one. 2, 3, 4, and this one's a 1. 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So on the next one. God damn it, this is very, very brain breaking. Not missing anything in chat. No. Okay. I need a way. I need a new layer here. Let's do this. Just to make, because my brain is getting really, really confused with this shit. That's that one, right? So we'll hide that for now. Let's actually keep this one. Erase that though. And then we can delete this layer. Delete, and what's this layer? That one we keep. Let's just name them. Okay, so now we create a new layer. Set its opacity to, call it like 40 or something, and then we're going to colorize each row or each segment. Did you change color? No. To change color here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do it like this. Oops. But it doesn't draw on the same layer, it draws over other layers? No, it doesn't. It's just because there's something there. This layer actually needs to go below. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. And then we'll take a green one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are all going to be green. Actually, we can move this one below that one. Why can't I draw there now? What did I do? What did I just do? Somehow I selected something that's preventing me from... When I select this layer, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Shit, that's why. There. Let's just do it like this for now. It makes it easier to visualize the segments that I need to actually draw in. Okay. Oops. Okay, now that I've got a visual thing, that might make my brain not break. Maybe. Let's see. So we got a 1, 1, 1 there. We got a 1 there. Then we got a 1 there. We need a 1, 000, 1 in the next one. Where it starts. So 1, 000, 1. Like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Okay, and then in the next one, wait, I screwed something up there again, I think. And that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty ones. Am I blind? Yeah, that's 4. 4 empty ones. And okay, no, I didn't screw that up. But yeah, this shit is confusing as hell. Okay, 4, 5 now. 6. 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. It's literally the exact same spot. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ah, brain. Why can't I do binary that easily? 1, 3. Why am I counting 4 there? Am I doing something wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that's 1, 000, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 000, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Just out of curiosity, to make sure I'm doing it right so far, because damn, this is pretty hardcore. No, I screwed it up. Because I'm drawing in the second row when I shouldn't be, that's why. Where's that thing now in GIMP? Where's GIMP? I did not just close GIMP. No, I didn't, thank God. I'm starting to draw the second row when I need to focus on the first row. This makes it tricky though, because I'm only gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bytes, then I have to skip like everything until the end and then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bytes again. God damn. The rows are 64 wide. If I do 5 plus 6, it leaves us with 58. Skip 58. Where's that code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to skip the 7th. 1, 5, 6, and then skip 58 of them. 64, 65. So we need to start on 66. Less 1 is 65. No. Technically, that they would be the 65th one. Yes, 66. Less 1 is 65. I'm not going to calculate. I'm just going to trust that I've got that right. 65 is where we start again. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's it. But now we just have to actually fix their values. 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then fix the characters. Yeah, this is tricky. So if my brain struggles this much, imagine how it's going to struggle writing an algorithm that does this or computes how to do this. Holy fuck. I didn't study enough for this shit. But I'll be able to figure it out. It's just, it's like, it's a bit of a big problem. But anyway, let's try the S again. Where was that GIMP drawing? Here. Okay, so it's the first one is obviously a bunch of zeros. Then it is, where am I now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 1, 1, which is that one. And the next one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 0, 0. We only have 1, 1, and it's not in the right spot. And that one's going to be in the exact same spot, and one spot on. Technically. No. This side. You can actually kind of see it in the code. So it's 3 pixels, 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 1 pixel, 1 pixel down. No pixel there. Like so. And then this part. going to be 0, 0. Wait. 64. 65, 66. Okay, yeah, I do have my indexes right. It's going to be 0, 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0, 1. Is that right though? Oops. It is. And on the next one, it's 10001. 1 like that. Same with the next one. And the next one. There's 3 of them that's like this. And then the 4th one, we have like that. Pretty much. This one doesn't look right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it is right, isn't it? Yes, because it is 1 pixel higher than that. In theory, this should draw an S now. Hey. I did something wrong though. Ow, my knee. Ow, I bumped it. Yeah, you can't see it on the camera. God damn it, camera. Why are you so blurry? Where's the lens? Added lens. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work either. It's kind of hard to see, but it's drawing an S, but there is something wrong. Its offset is wrong. How would I have screwed that up? The buffer index. Because I got my indexes here wrong. Skip the first one, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where I got it wrong. What? What did I mess up now? Wait, what? How did I get a 3 in there? How the... I don't know how I break things like this sometimes. It's magic. You can actually see on here the S looks better aligned. Okay, so that's an S, but it does take up surprisingly large amounts of space compared to what I was thinking it was going to do. Good thing I tested it. Oh, the tiny screen like that. Oh, but I didn't want to do it on the big screen anyway. It's just I got to figure out what the difference in commands is between the small and the big screen, and I've actually noted them somewhere. Somewhere. Shit, did I save the file? I did save the file. I must have saved the file. That's one. Okay, so over here, this is a 6432 one. This is all the commands it sends. I thought I recorded the other one. I think this is the other one. Okay, so what's important is the one at the end somewhere. That one there. Which is... I think it's like page end or something. Where's the code? It is this one. I think it's this command here. Column address or something. No, it's this one. But I do think it is column end address. Wait. How does it look again? Oh, come on, show me the command's value. 21, and that one is 22. So it's 22, 0, FF. Start and end, if I remember correctly. Then 21, 0. No. Just 21. 21, column end address, and then 5F. So I don't know what the 5F is, but apparently it's your width less 1. So x2 decimal 5F. That can't be the width less 1. Wait, what am I doing wrong? I should be getting 63, right? Unless I understand something wrong. Where's the one that says height less 1? 1F. That one gives me the correct value. That's interesting. How did I get this wrong? It's funny enough, it draws correctly, so definitely 5F. Maybe if we look at the other fruit libraries to better explain it. No, not documents. Arduino libraries. Other. It was this one. It's Kate now. There. Where was this? On the display function. Somewhere. I think it's 1040 here. This is the one. Is it? No, this is get buffer. This is display. So inside this function. No, it's not this function, is it? I think it's in the begin function, which I don't know where that one is. It's in this file, just not sure where. Let's search : begin. There. Was it this function though? Yes, it is this one here. All this stuff. Although what I'm looking for isn't in the display function. It was in the begin function. It was in the display function. But yeah, there it sends all that stuff. Column address. That's the 21. And after that, it sends. Oh, plus 20 plus width minus 1. I see. So it appends a value to it. That's why I misunderstood. Okay, so in other words, what was ours? 5F, if I remember correctly. 5F, which was 95. Let's do this quick. 95, and they append 20 to it, so that gives us 32. So 95 less 32 gives us 63. That's the value I'm looking for. So that is indeed correct. So you just got to append O by 20 to your width less 1, and then that's the value you send through. It could explain why I got it wrong last time. I wasn't doing this. I was sending through the actual width minus 1. But I could have made a million mistakes. That's the other thing. I just need to run to the bathroom quick. Okay, I'm back. Now, let's see, I didn't miss anything here. Anything on kick? No, we're good. Now we need to adapt this thing to the bigger screen. Okay, but yeah, let's do a comparison quick. So in the commands we sent, which is this one, the ones we're expecting to differ would only be the ones at the bottom here. No, because that one's not the actual address. The width one gets sent somewhere else. I think it's that one, the 1F. Let's compare that one to this one down here, 3F. Yes, so that is different. 1F, 3F, 1F, 3F, 1F. This is 3F. Oops. So this one should be our bigger screen. Wait. 128 by 64. And the width being the last one. So 7F would then 7F less something. 7F less 32. 7F. 127 less 32. Wait. That's not right. That is the width. 128. Oh, hold on. There's a trick here. So in the Adafruit library, you see. So if you're using a different size width, it sends the width. If you're using, I see, 64 width, it appends a value to the width. That is interesting. So I'm gonna have to factor that in as well. It shouldn't be hard to do. I can just make the same code change in my library. Yeah, I can do the same. But coffee time. I drink way too much coffee, but I'm not dead yet, so do that. Let me go grab coffee quick. Okay, so I'm gonna do mine exactly like the Adafruit library does theirs. So I'm gonna check if the width is that, append the 0 by 20 onto it. So let's move that over there. And then over here, I hard coded the values, which I shouldn't do, I know. The one was this. Wait. Did I just mess that up? How do I keep doing this? I press characters without realizing. Oh, it's when I press. Hold on. Yeah, you see, when I switch scenes, it doesn't prevent it from being pressed elsewhere. That's why I keep doing it. Anyway, so this one here is the width one. So we need to do the following. Int 8 underscore t final width equals 64. So if we have the 64 screen, right, this is the width, this is a small one, then you append the value. So then you're going to go, oops, width plus 1. Actually, let's put them in braces. Plus 0 by 20, otherwise just width plus 1. No, minus 1, moron. There. Okay, so we do that one there, and then height, this one. You can just go height minus 1. In theory, this should now compensate for change in width. Let's just go make sure there's no other commands that are different here. And also that I'm not missing chat. No. Okay, cool. This one. Everything else looks identical. Wait. D348D. No, that is the same. Okay, so it's just those two commands that differ. In theory, they should fix it then. So now I can just swap screens, and in here, I tell it that I'm going for 128 by 64. And that should work. We didn't hard code that stuff. We did put it properly. Yes, we did. Okay. That should in theory work. Let's run this and then swap screens. It probably won't draw correctly on the small screen. Well, I can see the S there, but it's doing a bunch of other shit as well. Oh, wait, but this time my screen size differs significantly, so I need to change my buffer size. So this is how we do this now. Let's switch back to the scene. Okay, so it's now 128 by 64. That's how many pixels we have. We divide that by 8. That's how many bytes we need for the buffer. 1024. 1024. I wonder if that'll fix it. No, because it also looks like it starts to draw in the wrong area. But let's test it. Wait, what? What are you complaining about? Let's try again. Oops. Funny, no, I don't even see the S at all. Must be something else that's different between the two. Something I missed. Like a start address or something. $12DA. They're identical. Right, this one. FF21. Identical. But hold on, do I have the draw function for this? That looks like it's draw function. Because at the end... Oh, you see, this one sends 00... I missed that 00, you see. 007F, 25F. So that, whatever 00, the column address, also seems to change based on what the screen size is. Where's the original? Wait, I didn't just close Kate, did I? It's right in front of me. I'm an idiot. I was about to say. Yeah. Sometimes you have so many editors, you get confused which one to look at. Where was it? Wait. Column address, this one. This never changes. There's always a fixed value, right? No, it's not the column address. Wait a second. Oh, this one sends... It always sends 0x20, then it sends the width. Column start, column end. Column start, column end. That's where I made the mistake. Okay, hold on. I completely misunderstood this function. Hey, Hannah, how are you doing? Completely misunderstood this. So, what did I screw up now again? There. Column start, column end. No. That's column start address. Okay. Column start address and then column start position. So this is the column start position, which will do the same as this. Actually, let's create a variable for it. uint a_t column start position equals that. So if the width is 64, it sends the 0x20. Just 0x20. Otherwise, it sends a 0. Correct. But it sends those as individual commands, which is fine. In theory, this should fix it. Let's see. But you're up to fixing something. I'm busy writing a thing that allows me to draw on a little LCD screen. Well, I screwed it up as usual. uint a_t, that's the one. Oh, wait, and then I have to put that one in there. That should fix it. So yeah, I'm drawing on a little LCD screen, but now I have to give it a bunch of characters that it needs to draw. I have to now map that characters to every individual pixel So it's a pretty hardcore thing to do, but it's working so far. Let's check. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, you know what I'm doing wrong? I forgot that my indexes here change because my monitor is now bigger. So we've got 128 at the top. So 129, 130. Less 1 is 129. So this is 129. Oops. 130. 131. 132 and 133. So that should fix it. Here we go. Now we're drawing an S on the bigger screen. Let's actually switch scenes over here. Where's my OBS so I can see? Still can't really see it. It's a bit blurry. I hate this freaking camera. How did I fix this last time? I 3D printed a mount that I can put a lens on, but that was for my 720p camera. Surely this Elgato can do better. So can't really see an S. It's so blurry. You need lenses on these things. That's the only real way to see. Probably the best I can do. There is a bit of reflection causing shit, but now I can actually see that it's an S. So yeah, this is now drawing on the bigger version of the screen. Now the thing with this screen though is that it has a yellow section at the top and blue at the bottom. So I'm thinking to move this down, we need to add. How does this work? It draws 888 each time. So you need to add 8 to every index. Am I right? No. We've drawn 2 rows, so it's 128 times 2. Let's calculate this. 128 times 2. That would be 2 rows. So on the 256. Because it's actually the 257th one, less 1, so it gives us 256, I think. 258, 259. Should have actually just copied it instead of destroying the previous one as a test. But now the top half of the S should draw on the next line where it's blue, I think. I wonder if you'll see it on the lens. Yeah, you kind of can. Yeah, so you can see the top half of the S on the blue area and the bottom half on the yellow area. But now we need to move this down as well. So we moved it by 255 units, right? Because that was 1 when I started. Three, 8, 4. Come on. Silly fingers. And then now it should line up, but all in the blue area, I think. Unless I did this wrong. My brain glitches sometimes. There, that looks right. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's tricky to work with now, but I need to simplify this code pretty much. So I can just tell it there's an S, draw it on the second line, and then it just moves down the same way it did now. But that's a pretty complicated story. What's the time now? 4:45. I think I'll do that off stream or something. In the meantime, what I think I'll do is play some games and then some work afterwards. But yeah, this project's making nice progress, and everything I've struggled with, I've managed to rectify so far. How about some pots of Excel? Ah, fuck, but I'm not booted into Windows. It's going to be so laggy. Wait, what else do I have installed on this computer? Library. I wanted to play Dungeon Siege, but I remember it not working. I have Greedfall installed. I haven't played that yet. I'm leaning towards Greedfall. Either that or Titan Quest. Greedfall versus Titan Quest. Dungeon Siege, yeah, it is pretty epic. Well, I've got number 2. This is Dungeon Siege 2, and I loved it. It'll work on Windows though, but it doesn't seem to run on Linux. Or it runs, but there's other stuff that bugs out. But yeah, I'm thinking either play some Titan Quest or Greedfall. I started playing Stardew Valley. It's pretty chill. Like if you're looking for something like really no brain usage, it still has a little bit of brain use, but it's chill. It's a really relaxing game. Oxygen not included requires too much brains. But yeah, I'm keen to check out Greedfall. The story looked so good. I don't know if it really is, but it did. I'm gonna check out Greedfall. Hopefully it runs okay on Linux while I'm streaming. But yeah, let's close this down, save some resources. Not run. Sorry. Why did I click run? I mean to click save. Save all. Oh, options disabled anyway. Close. Yeah, I think let's give Greedfall a try. Audio value equals calm ONI equals panic. I don't know. Do you panic during... sorry, because the parts that makes it not relaxing is that like every day you wake up, you got to go water your plants and shit like that. I guess you automate it later. I haven't played 4, but it's like, so it's kind of a grindy loop. That's the only thing. Watering your plants every day. That's like which game was it that was like that as well? Starbound. But Starbound, you automate it with a sprayer later. So Starbound, it's cool. The fact that you can automate it, I like that. But I'll have to still check out Stardew to see if it actually does allow you to simplify your life, not freaking water plant every day you wake up. God damn. Like, you don't have to do it, but if you want to make money. Should probably change the stream title. Everything's lagging now. Checking out Greedfall. Stop stealing focus. Greedfall. Yeah. Stop stealing my cursor. Steady Games won't let me update stream info. Oh yeah, I can probably hide that camera, right? This one. No need for that now. The science is over. No more sciencing. Where do you say YouTube's gaming again? There. Gaming and then Greedfall. There's a number 2 out already? What? There is. Wait, when was this released? Hold up. 2024. Holy shit, I'm behind the times. Okay, but anyway, I think all streams are now updated. There we go. Is fish even still working? Yeah. Okay, so they say barely visible, but screw them. The default's usually okay. New game. I'm gonna stop the Spotify music for now. Can't you turn this off so it's not dynamic? Maybe it just sets a quality for dynamic resolution. What was the other thing? Yeah, save those changes, but also game. This focus muting thing I don't like. Wait, that might be under audio. It doesn't have an option for that. So whenever it loses focus, it mutes. Maybe it is borderless. Don't do that. It's got gamepad controls. Maybe that might be better. Where's my gamepad? I played with it this morning. Where? There. Are we connected? We are not connected. Why does the gamepad do this sometimes? No, it does work. It's just, I think it's the dongle that messes around. Stupid dongle. Get back in my pants. No, I'm kidding. Why does it do that? There. Connected? No. Unless the controller just doesn't work in the menus. I mean, it works if I hit the home button. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work here. Let's not do the same thing we did with Expedition 33 and then ruin the game experience. Let's play with normal difficulty. I want to play for the story. It sucks that I can't use my mouse elsewhere, and if I lose focus, it mutes the game. Dongle schlongle. He ain't got no face. Why does he have disease? He's got a disease. They all have disease. I want a disease-free man. Stay in one place. It's one of those games where his face is going to keep moving around. Yep, I knew it. Bald. That'll do. That'll do. Wolf eyebrows. Now it looks like Wolverine. Some shit. Those actually look the best, I think. I don't know. Or these. No. But his eyes make everything look weird. You got weird eyes, man. Can't change the eyes. The eyes are fixed on the preset, I guess. Unless you got more fine-grained. No. Oh well. Wait. Is that is basically green that it was on. Yeah. And it needs to be my color. There, I think. Now it's me. Look, it's me. Technical sounds up my alley, but let's see. Science and lockpicking, definitely. It's between technical and magic. Let's go technical. Attribute, yada yada yada, according to your playstyle. What's MP? Mana or something? How many points do we have? Can we see somewhere? Just one? Let's take it at one. Here I've also only got one. Simple potions. That one sounds useful. No, that's upgrades. Okay, not actual weapons and armor. Acquire balance. That sounds useful as well. Recover HP and magic outside of combat. And improves your balance by the looks of it. Lock picking. This one sounds easy or useful as well. Simple potions for healing. So it's either heal passively or make potions to heal. But this one's also pretty cool by the sounds of it. I assume you might unlock these things later anyway, so let's take this one. Only had 1 point, right? Yes. How dare you? And I've got disease on my face. Womanizer. Still has no face. frame rate's not perfect. I mean, even with a high frame rate like that, it feels kind of weird. Like, not laggy, but like the steps in between increments of your controls is big or not very smooth or something. I don't know. It feels weird. Why should I speak? Okay, hold up. What's details? Weapon details? Did not mean to do... I thought he was running away from me or some shit. How do I get my questing? Clearly not Q. You want to fight, lady? You want to fight? Wait, I want to speak to her. She's a noble. Ah. Aha. N. This is codex, so. Stats. Character development. Equipment. Legend. Wait, this is a map. Quests. Say goodbye to mother. But where is mother? They're suspicious of me. One-handed heavy weapons. That are removable? No. How do I go back now? Back. So I do have a pistol. Okay, but hold on. Is the stats again? Here. Does that mean I have that unlocked? Which means I can place traps. I can use pistols. I can use one-handed blades, I assume. If it has that dot, I assume that means it's unlocked. I don't know. We'll figure it out once we get points to actually use there. But now, mother seems to be over there. Spacebar is paused. You can't jump. What? Get out of me way. Let's go say bye to mother. Green blood. Forgot about the mic. Oops. Complain. Oh, shame. See, are we capping on frame rate? We do seem to be, but it still feels weird. Okay, no, we're not capping on frame rate. But it's not the frame rate that's the issue. It's like the game's rendering engine, even at a high frame rate, feels awkward. Or it's a control movement or something feels awkward in this game. It doesn't feel nice. Why they do this? Where is mother? Is that our mother? That's one hell of a fucking condition. Magic coin. Poor mother. Hey, we look all fancy. I don't know what green blood means. Are we like half Fey or what? We're gonna go crack some heads. We're gonna go crack some skulls. Hehehe. Suspicious. Why are you suspicious of me, Kurt? I'm such a good guy. This game feels weird. Am I going the right way though? Should I stay on the upper area? It goes down anyway. Don't think I should be coming. Oh wait, it's open. Princess Place. What's with this? What are they burning? Corpses. What's going on here? Like disease or some shit. Same thing his mom has, maybe. Huh. Interesting. Stop blocking me, Kurt. What's up? I'm here to say goodbye. I'm one-legged now, not two-legged. Tier for knee, so that's where we're going. Camera angle is awkward. Breaking more skulls. And shall smack his head. Ask about what? Let's go smack some heads. Not that I can fight, but it's good practice. Wait, one more guy to say goodbye to. Is he in here? I guess not. Over there. Or is this a smack? No. Unless we have to go do the other side quests first. Let's see. This guy looks like he'll make a nice jester. Apparently one-legged, yes. Whatever those are. Another side quest. More heads to bash. I'm gonna cut the red tape. So let them leave if they're trouble. Hmm. Why, thank you. And wait, which one was the quests again? This. How do you make it active? Follow this quest. Where? Here? Ah. Let's argue. Hmm. You tell him. Wait, wait. It wasn't one of the guys I just spoke to. Who was it? The hell? The alchemist, the fake alchemist. Yes. Sounds a bit fake. What is a metaphor? Maybe what his mom has is Malachor. Not his mom, but like the character's mom. Definitely looks like a fake. Scamming the people. Let somebody do this while we're here. That was an awkward moment. Where's his card? The one at the back there? Oops. Something over there. Wait, what is that? I think it's that cart around the corner. Can't get in there. Oh, I can. What is this? What? Wrong. I forgot I can't jump. Oh, it's him. He's okay. We good. We good. Wait, loot. Gimme. Everything. Take everything. True alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. The author. That doesn't imply that this guy is the author. Customer is always right. Okay, wait, but I got the sample now, so what's next? Which one's for quests again? This one. Unmask the charlatan. So what, do I go speak to him again? Make him drink it? Ah. Why'd they have to go steal it though? There's like a million in front of them. What? You're right. Find the charlatan. So is the inn. Is that it? Ah, I keep hitting space. That is so annoying. There's nothing about the charlatan here. So maybe I need to go upstairs and look for something. How do I get upstairs? Here? Is it downstairs? No stairs going up. Here. Which room would be his? This one? That's a storeroom key. Is this a storeroom? No, this looks like a room. Maybe this was that dude's room. Maybe. Oh, come on. What? No, I can't lockpick. Maybe this isn't the room. Wait, they should show you. What's the objective say? This way? It shows this way. Which is that room, I think. Or is it this room? Oh, it's this room. Oh, here he is. Hello. Come to say hi. I want to know what happened to his career. He sounds innocent enough. Maybe you should help him leave the city. Scaredy cat. Let's loot more of his stuff. Give me your stuff. Ooh. It sounds like an insider telling him that that shit's still going on. Wait, I'm going more down than I'm supposed to, am I not? No. Never mind. This is where I come out. Yes. Let's beat up the crowd. Ah, that's interesting. Try this one first. Also, am I even capturing desktop audio? Hold on. I'm not. Oh shit.
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Wait, what am I supposed to do now? I lost track. Negotiate with the angry crowd. Supply potions to the unhappy citizens. 4 out of 6 health potions. Wait, so I need to go buy more, probably. Oh! Dude just shoots into a crowd. Okay, where do I get potions though? It's a crafting bench. There's a health potion. There. There's my coin. It's top 6. Okay, but I need stuff. So it costs me coin and resources to make. How am I going to get potion without anything? Maybe there's something in here. Yep. Oh no, that's poison alchemical mix. Where to find potion? Who can I rob? Do you have potion for me? Give me potion. This guy doesn't look like he's doing too well. Fury potion. At least I'm getting gold coins. So if I do need to buy potion from someone, maybe I can. Hawthorn. There I got hawthorn. What was the other ingredient I needed to craft? Maybe I'm lucky and I'll find both. More hawthorn. Hawthorn. Spells. Did it say spell? Oh, speak. Who are you?
Such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything to your...
Do you sell potions? Wait, was that here? No health potions. No. 255 coins. Your weapons are expensive.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
What's behind there? Antidote. Ah, go away. So I needed hawthorn and a beast essence. Where would I find that? Sounds like I've got to kill something. Isn't it just a merchant I can buy from? I've got 14 coin already. Where to get coin? They're fighting with each other? Funny. What about chat for a second? What is this? It's the charlatan's little corner. Where do I find potions though? Who can sell me potions? Or give me the resources I need to make them? Isn't there somewhere I can go to go fight something? To get beast essence or whatever? Sorry, just responding to someone at work. Asking about a work issue, so it sounds like I might have to end stream a bit early. Just help out there. It's anywhere near 5 o'clock already. So yeah, I think let me jump off. Yeah, I kind of wanted to stream, but I had a meeting today, so I couldn't start as early as I wanted. Although it might be possible that I need to solve some other stuff as well. But yeah, okay, let me end stream then. Then I'll be back. I might stream tomorrow, otherwise Friday. But yeah, have a good day. Anybody still there? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys again on Friday.